Hello Gemini and welcome to your Energy Tower reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 14th to the 20th of October. Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Have you seen what's been going on in the energies this week? Or, yeah, just all of this week. It's been absolutely mad. Let's just bring up the Astroflower. If you want to know more about the energies, what's going on with the sun, the prana energy as it comes through the sun, through the earth, and then through us, chakra sequencing, health wise, according to the energies and stuff like that, please do go and see our energy updates that we do regularly on the Monday, Tuesday, or the Wednesday. It depends on when the sun's playing around. So, yes, so there was ones out this week here, and it's been quite phenomenal, the change, really. And we will be going into that after we've got some messages here from the Astroflower for your reading. We will be going into those energies and seeing how they're affecting your flower, because each of these petals are concerned with one aspect of life, and you get these elements that come through your flower, and we'll be looking at that according to what's happening to the vibrations as they come in and how they can affect you. Okay, so let's just get on with your reading. Let's just see what's going on with the overall energies. Hope you have a lovely reading. This is the energy that's flowing through you. There's a it's like on your relationship side or your emotional side of life, it's you're not going to get knocked down. You're not going to take this laying down, as it were. It's like you want to get engaged in emotional side of life. There is a real determination that's coming through you, which I haven't seen for a long time, which is really good, because that's going to help you to sort of set yourself in order to open doors, so you can meet the person that corresponds to you, or you can solve any sort of solutions you have within your relationship you have at the moment, or within your family and your friends and so forth. Take a new position or new place at the table, as it were, with them, which is much more comfortable for you. And it seems like this determination is going to breed some really beautiful things for you. On your financial side, dreaming. That's not dreaming as if to sort of say, out with the clouds, as it were. More sort of dreaming in a way that sort of kind of going, do you know, that would be good, that would be great. I'd like that. And it's giving that definition to where you're driving towards. And this could be a business, a project. This could be a career path. This could be a new job. This could be moving. Whatever it is, it seems like there's a plan afoot for you. Yeah, there is a lot of heart in this in you at the moment. It seems to be that's really invigorating things and really driving a lot of things in life. And it's you putting your heart into your life. That is the important part of it. And once you do, you're going to put your heart into everybody's life that is connected with you. It's just the way it goes. And I feel like you're getting like this. I said it's like you're not going to take things lying down. It's almost like you're getting a second wind. That's what I'm sort of getting here. Let's just see what the story is on the relationship side here. You've been very practical, and you are very incredibly practical, Gemini. You're very good at, you're an air sign, but you've got a lot of fire in you. You've actually got more fire in you than you do air. You're one of 4 full signs according to the Astroflower. And that passion is coming to the surface through that. That's what's driving a lot of your energies at the moment, the fire sort of side. But there is this practical side that has been very prevalent. If you've been watching the energy updates, I said there was the air in the system. There is a lot of air energy. And that's made you a lot more sort of logical, sort of, if I do this, I can meet this person. And it's not quite like that yet. If you do an activity, there's more chances of meeting people, that's for sure. But it's also not just doing the activity. It's not just going to joining a club, a dancing club, or whatever it is, or choir or a cycling club. It's not just doing that. It's also how you emotionally engage in it. And I think that's what's happening here. And I think your karmic path is sort of showing you this. It's helping you to explore the emotional sides of life. And there's a lot of connections and there's a lot of desire from within you. And I think there's a lot of connections with the outside world, a lot of sort of socializing. And the past is in the past here. I think this is part and parcel of this, is what you're engaging with your heart now, is like sort of saying, kissing goodbye to the past, of the way of doing things in the past. And the future, if once you engage like that, the future all of a sudden holds volumes of opportunity. Volumes of opportunity. What is the message out of this week here? You've got the key. You are the captain. You're the pilot of your life, and you can go anywhere. You can do what you like. You can really do what you like and go anywhere and do what you like in order to get to where you want to be. And I think that's a really good thing for you. Really, really good thing for you. Let's just see what's going on here on your karmic path here. This is where, okay, this is the Queen of Swords. This is about sort of taking a direction. So the wind is at your back. Things are really working for you in your favor. There is also another caveat here, is where the heart there is in a cage at the bottom. And I think this is what it's sort of saying here. Take a direction, but liberate your heart whilst doing it. So the karmic path, in order for you to experience something, is making connections with people that are around you. So then you can, if you're looking for a new relationship, or if you're looking to be in love, you can have that opportunity. And then it's a case of releasing your heart and allowing your heart to go into it. A very Gemini card, as far as I can tell. Temperance here. Tale of two stories, tale of two sides. And this is what this is all about here. Taking a direction, turning negative into positive. But also at the same time as being very patient with yourself and the world that is around you. And you are very patient, really. Gemini. Sometimes you can be too patient, but you're incredibly patient with the outside world. And the past is the past. And I think that's what you're reminiscing about, to getting back to. Lovers, being in love, being wholly in love, and without having to sort of look for it, and for it to just naturally be there. So you feel at one with who you are and what you do. It is in the past. It is a case here of having your second wind and exploring in another way. And out your future here, which is huge amounts of possibilities, you get the Eight of Cups. This is absolutely beautiful for you, really. It's all about going after that sunshine there, heading towards your happiness. And I think this is once you make that sort of clarification within you that you've got to not put your heart into it, but allow your heart to be free. Allow your emotions to be free in order to just explore life. Once you do that, that's when you're going to get the results. And look at the top there. You are the pilot, was the thing. You are the key. That's the King of Swords. That is Gemini card. It's you. And that's what you got in your karmic path. It's so very obvious the direction that you should be taking. You'll feel it within inside you. This Gemini, the King of Swords, is all about sort of like wisdom and judgment and sort of having a clear vision, a long-term vision, and following the path. He tends to be looking in front of him. He's following that evident path. He's knowing where he should be going. The Queen of Swords, on the other hand, is facing out. She's going on a journey. And that's where I think for you, that's what's got to happen. You do have to go on a journey, but be yourself. Do things, the logical things, but now you just need to open your heart and allow your heart to be the driving force behind it. and it will be absolutely beautiful for you. It's a real new chapter in your life. We'll see how the energies are playing with all of this malarkey as we go forward. So yeah, we'll have a look at that, because there's particular types of energy that's in particular positions, which I think is going to help elucidate a lot of this. Okay, let's just see what's going on your financial side. Okay, there seems to be like there's a connection, or there's a meeting with someone from traveling, and it could be a case that you work within your job or your business, and you go off and doing like a business fair or something like that, or go to see a client. So you're traveling a bit, but you meet someone. You're staying in a hotel, and you meet someone that you just kind of go hi, and that's not connected to your business at all, but actually they seem to bring for you a plan of action. They seem to bring forward, and it could be them just explaining how they run their business, which then gives you that whole sort of idea, kind of going, yeah, I could do that. Or they talk to about their company that actually, they're looking to hire a lot more people. They're finding it difficult to find the people. And all of a sudden you kind of think, that's a lot more paid than what I'm getting paid for. And I could easily do that job. And this is where I think there's something that comes in on your financial side, like a meeting with someone, and they're almost. I think you'll find that they are a little bit traditional, not really flamboyant, but they've got a key for you for your future. And there seems to be a thing where in the future, if you want to go after it, you've got to go after it. There's no half measures here. That's what I seem to think is coming out, and that's what I seem to think is coming out of this week. Let's just see what's going on with the tarot cards. So, yeah, your karmic path, all on the planning, and this is about journeying as well. There's that well card there. There's that sort of camper van there as well. She's looking longingly out the window. That's where the journey is. That's where the pathway. That's where exploring life is all about. I think that's all part and parcel here of you might well be traveling, and it gives you an eye opener to a new plan that you've got to do. It's on your karmic path. It's the sort of thing that you should be experiencing. And from your connection to the universe, and this is all to do with sort of coincidences, synchronicities, connection with the outside world. There's someone that's bringing in that pentacle to you. It's someone that's bringing in to you an idea that is not a short-term plan. It's more of a medium to longer term plan, but also it's helping you to understand how to cultivate your success within your business or within your career path. That's happening here. Or even moving house or investing in your private life. That's what it seems to be coming forth here. Someone coming in for you. And in your past to your future, this is your past card, you get the justice. Yes, I think you get your just desserts, actually. The moment you are attentive to the coincidences and the things that are happening around you, that's when the sword of justice falls in your favour. And it's going to need planning, but look at that for a future. There's a huge amount of abundance to be had here. And also it's not just for you, it's for everyone that is around you. When you sort of make good, everybody who is connected to you will make good. They're going to get some really good results. But I think you need to do a bit of investigation here. Do a bit of being a bit of a sleuth, being a bit of an inspector, like an Inspector Gadget in a way, and finding that key that kind of goes, that opens that doorway. At the top, you get the Five of Swords. Lessons for you this week here. Don't overthink it. That's what's coming out here. Once you get that inkling or that idea within you, Once you talk to that person says something that you may meet, that they say something that makes you kind of go, oh yeah, maybe I could do that. Maybe I could apply for that job. Maybe I can apply that within my business. Oh yeah. But just don't overthink it. Don't try and do too much according to that. Don't try and work it all out straight away. First things first, start heading down that direction. And I think it's a case of it's not working out as you go along. But I think you've got once you get the idea, it's the idea, this is what's happening this week. It's the idea that's taking form. And then how do you put it into place? Yeah, I think that's what's going to be needed in the next few weeks. And that's why we're going to have to look at this energy that's coming into you. We're going to put a few cards on the energies that are coming into you. Because that sort of energy that comes in is going to help you enormously. So let's just bring in the energies at the moment, and we'll have a good look at that. There we go. Let me just put that over there like that, so then we can see the images. Here we go. We've got the sun that's coming through here at the moment. And this is the sun that's been coming through for the week. If you want to know more about the energies, please do go and see our energy updates. Now, there was an eruption here, and this X flare here has been giving off. There it is here, and it released a little bit of filament energies, which released another one, which, look at that, did that massive explosion. But it's these two things here that we're really looking into, which is called coronal holes. Now, there's another one that's just coming through there, as you can well see. This is right up to today, as it were. And these coronal holes, they're earth energies. And with these fiery air eruptions, which have been feeding the air system, with these eruptions here, there is a little bit of fire, but there's also this filament energy, which is that water energy. And when those filament energies tend to erupt, they create coronal holes. They open up the passage to earth energies, and we've seen that with that coronal hole at the top there. It increased enormously in size just after the eruption of the filament energy, the water energy. We can see that just below there, where it sort of gets the eruption, and then we get there, it is there, and then we get the sunspot which goes off, which is a nice big explosion, created a lot of instability within the aura of the Astroflower, within the Earth, sorry. So there, a lot of things that was going on in the energy updates you should be very, very aware of. So we should be looking into water and earth energies. So let's just see where they play within your Astroflower, and see what petals they will be affecting as they come forward. So let's just bring up Gemini. There we go. There's Gemini there. Hello, Gemini. First thing you should notice, inside of you, right, there's no air. Now, air is all about the logical, practical processing that we do. And you're really good at that. But you're really good at that, at processing that in according to the world that we're living in. So you have got this ability to see a lot of things that are happening behind the scenes, and what we need to do in order to manifest them in the future. And you're very, very good at that. It's just that sometimes you don't use it for yourself. So let's just have a look where we get a little bit of water. There's certainly this water that comes in from Cancer here. But what you'll notice as well, it's cardinal water, but it changes into cardinal earth on your karmic path. And that's that whole sort of thing of where, going off and just, understanding something, a real revelation for you on your business side is going to give you that direction. But it's got to be opening your heart, opening up those emotions, that filament energy. And I think that's what's going to be the biggest driver out of the two. It's going to be driving that filament energy, which is going to drive the emotional direction of kind of, yes, I'm going to have my second win. I'm going to get the results. What you do have coming across just below is that fixed earth from Taurus, which is just next to you. So this quantifies the ideas of what you want and how you want it. And I think that also plays out there on your relationship side. So it is a case of exploring, following the emotions, following your heart with that cardinal water that comes up through you into your future, but also coming from a fixed position of how sort of things work. And that's that sort of King of Swords and that Queen of Swords as well. Because down below there, you can see you've got this fixed earth that comes all the way through. And it does hold on to your cardinal energy of your your fixed energy on your karmic path, sorry. There is another aspect you should be looking at as well. And that is that mutable earth as well that plays into your fire which you get on both sides of your relationship side. So it is the earth, I think, that's going to be the main sort of driver or power behind it all. But the direction or the implication is going to be from your heart or emotional energy. So let's just pull up the Astroflower of your tarot reading now, and let's just see what's going on this section here, where we had, as you can well see, you've got that cardinal water that comes through and that fixed earth. That crossing point there is going to be interesting. Now that plays in just below your, it's the driving force of your subconscious, that inner voice within you, that intuition which you should be following. So we're going to pull a card which gives us the general energy of that vibration. I think it's that. Look at that. On this side here, on your relationship side, as I said, go towards the sun. Go towards the vibration. Allow this energy that's coming into the world at the moment, really quite literally from this weekend, and it's going to be filtering through the vibrations for the next 3-4 days, right up to Thursday, Friday. This is where it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. It's also going to, it's not just happiness, it's also going to shine a light on what you should be doing and where you should be going, okay? On your relationship side here, you get the Fool card. It's taking a bit of a leap of faith with that heart there. It is taking a leap of faith with your heart, enjoying it. Love is everywhere for you. Once you start really engaging in it, love is going to be everywhere for you. And it's not really a risk. It's just being curious about it. And I think that's where it plays into the Eight of Cups, a leap of faith, being curious. And I think you'll find that wherever you're going, once you do start opening that door. On your financial side, you get the Hermit. I love the Hermit, personally. It is an incredibly learned person. They know themselves so well. And this is where maybe you could be playing into creating that plan for that future. And when you're creating that plan for that future is because you're meeting someone who's going to open your mind to doing things a little bit differently. And they may not even realize they're doing it. It may be just in an open conversation that behind the scenes within you, you're kind of going, oh, I understand that. And it's knowing your shadow side which holds you back. And I think that is what the internal conflict is all about. So this Hermit card here is sort of saying, stop with the internal conflict. We all have our bad sides. We all have some things that don't really work for us. And that's where, you could be putting yourself in a position which is far greater for you because you can understand those both sides and you can stop yourself from shooting yourself in the foot. Now is the time to do it for you, Gemini. I think once you do and you start going towards that happiness and that love within you and allowing it to flow through you, it's going to affect everybody around you and it is going to create a lot of abundance for you and a really beautiful sort of future. Okay, so there you go, Gemini. Thanking you very much for being here. I hope you get the best out of these readings. I hope they help you to sort of confront life in a very positive way and create a lot of beautiful emotional memories for you, and a lot of success within your financial world. Don't forget about the energy updates that we've got on this channel here as well. Thank you for all the support you show this channel through the YouTube system. Sharing, liking, subscribing, obviously. Every sort of possible way is absolutely appreciated. I will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.